Knocked back in by Wood. Oh, and Lawrence goes up in the air. And he felt that one from Mark Dennis. Dennis protesting his innocence, but George Lawrence writhing on the floor might not feel quite the same way about it. He's actually been on comparatively good behaviour this season, Mark Dennis, after all the trouble which he did get himself into last year. Well, Lawrence has got to his feet anyway. And Millwall have a free kick in a promising position with O'Callaghan, Morgan and Hurlock on the ball. Lawrence joins them. Mr. Lewis waving the defenders a little further away. Hurlock's chip. Cascarino, oh, it's in! Tony Cascarino, as Nicky Johns looks accusingly at his defenders. A characteristically splendid header from Tony Cascarino after 13 minutes has put the Lions in front. Nicely played free kick, left for Hurlock, who clipped it just before the defender could get in there, and you can see why Nicky Johns is upset. There wasn't much of a challenge, was there, to Cascarino, but that won't worry the home supporters too much. 13 minutes gone and the Lions ahead. And I think Gavin Maguire, who laid that back for Paul Parker, is the man they're looking at rather accusingly. But those gentlemen on the home bench delighted with that start, despite the fact that they're going to have to make a substitution. George Lawrence has given up after that early tackle from Dennis. He limps out of the game, and Jimmy Carter comes into it. Good reception for him, wearing the number 14. So less than quarter of an hour gone. We've had a goal and a Millwall substitution too. Maguire with the white bandage, I think it is, on his arm, taking the throw in. And Cascarino the layoff. Paul Parker laying it back to Kerslake as number 2. Maguire up the line and Steve Wood away. Cleary to wing it forward again. Nice little flick on, and then by Sheringham, and here's Hurlock. Got into position well, coming from the back. Faraday, the number 9, trying his luck in the centre after having started off down the left. Steen's ball. And now Francis. And Francis who shot. Oh, it's crept in. Trevor Francis has equalised. In Rangers' first real attempt on goal. Well, that set the visitors celebrating. It all looked a bit innocuous when he got the ball. He had by no means a clear run, but came inside. Keith Stevens' tackle, let it go, and after about 3 bobbles, it's beaten Brian Horn inside the near post. Well, that's a disappointment on the half hour for the Lions. Trevor Francis becomes Q.P.R's top scorer with 3 this season now. Might pert Rangers up a bit because they spent a lot of time going backwards, but they could be in trouble now because they've let Hurlock in and Cascarino onside, and the goal is given. Well, Rangers giving it away as soon as they've got one back. Terry Hurlock presented with the ball. Cascarino was alongside him, but managed to convince the linesman that he was onside. It's Brock who stabs it back past Kerslake, and it's 2 against poor Nicky Johns. The Rangers players appealing for offside. You can see Alan McDonough putting his arm up, but the flag stayed down, and Millwall are back in front. It's been an eventful afternoon so far. We've only played 35 minutes. Tony Cascarino has 2, Q.P.R have 1. Woods chip forward. Cascarino eventually crowded out. And Hurlock catches them again, and Hurlock hits one. Oh, it's a third! Terry Hurlock has got it himself. Well, Rangers are paying very dearly indeed for their errors in defence. A second Millwall goal in the space of 4 minutes to put them 3-1 up, and we're still 7 minutes short of half-time. Martin Allen laid it square. Hurlock went in perfectly fairly on Kevin Brock and decided this time to let one go himself, and that was the result. The Lions are rampant. Steen trying to get it on the end of that one, but Brian Horn has come comfortably for it. Well, what an inspiration Terry Hurlock has been in this first half. Now O'Callaghan. Maguire. Morgan in support. Morgan goes for the byline. Runs for Sheringham. Johns has to go down again. Laid back by Sheringham. And Nicky Johns had to go down on his knees to take it. Steen. Allen finds Dennis. Morgan to lead another break. Sheringham to his left. Donald crunching in, and Morgan still got it. And Sheringham. A little chip over Johns, and Johns got back to it, and no, it's disallowed. Well, they thought they had a fourth, but the flag was up. Look at this chip from Teddy Sheringham. Seemed to be going over Nicky Johns. And maybe just before that moment, Tony Cascarino had crept forward. He's denied a first-half hat-trick. But the home crowd are thrilled nevertheless by what they're seeing. Hurlock again. Trevor Francis is a brave lad to tangle with him, making sure he makes up. Well, what a marvellous first half for the Lions. 2 goals from Cascarino and another disallowed. And Terry Hurlock too, setting up one of them and then claiming another himself. After Trevor Francis in the picture there had equalised unexpectedly for the Rangers. Half-time 3-1. Francis coming deep to help them out this time. Number 6 Maguire, and then Brock, stopped by Hurlock. And now Morgan has made a very good impression indeed this afternoon. Here he is going all the way. crowd, I think, feel he deserves a goal for his efforts this afternoon. Wasn't far away. MacDonald. Francis was very slow coming to meet it. Rather lucky to get the chance. Martin Allen now getting Faraday away. Short cross, Francis misses it, Steen lays it out. Allen goes down, Steen's still there. Oh, wanted a penalty against Hurlock. And it's given. It's given. And there'll be bookings as well, the referee indicates, if you don't go away and get on with it. Well, it looked like a trip from this angle, you have to say. Terry Hurlock is upset, as any player would be, but Mark Steen went down. See what you think. Here's Steen, now watch Hurlock coming in. I think he caught him on the left leg. And Rangers have a chance to get right back in the game. And Trevor Francis a chance for his second of the afternoon and fourth of the season. Francis against Horn. Oh, what a save! Knocked out and then held. And congratulations all round for Brian Horn, from players and crowd. And if it's not tempting fate, it's beginning to look like the kind of afternoon when things are going right for the Lions. Let's not say too much too soon. Here's Barker, the substitute, winning a corner. (3-1) it stays then. Trevor Francis thwarted, tries to knock one in instead. Falls for Allen. Oh, and Horn can't keep that one out. Martin Allen knocks it back past him from Trevor Francis's cross and heads straight back to the centre. Deep cross, just beyond Terry Hurlock. Allen breasted it down and hit it through the crowd. And the buzz going round the ground now as the results start to come in from the other grounds, with Norwich and incredibly Liverpool both losing at home. That is that, a home victory by 3 goals to 2 in the end, and depending how those other results have gone, Millwall incredibly could go top of the First Division for the first time in 103 years. Cascarino 2 and 1 disallowed, and the crowd getting the other scores.